In this lesson then, okay, we're going to look at algebraic fractions. This time we're going to add them and take them away. So with these fractions, remember that although they look weird, they obey all the same rules as normal fractions. So this first one, I'm going to write the question down again. Perhaps you should do the same. X add 4 over 5 plus 4x minus 2 over 7. Now we see here that we are adding together two fractions. That means, remember, we need a common denominator. So I'm going to have to pick 35. It's the smallest number in both the 5 times table and the 7 times table. So if I'm a multiplier, well, 5 times 7 is 35. And remember now, times the entire numerator by 7 as well. So you're going to get 7x plus 28. Here I'm doing 7 times 5 is 35. So the entire top by 5. And you get 20x minus 10. Remember now, if we got the same denominators, we can just add the numerators together and keep the bottom the same. So it's over 35. And you can see that if I add these together, I'll take it one step at a time. I get this. And then we can see that the numerator has got like terms in it. So I've got 7x add 20x. That's 27x. And these pure numbers, 28 take away 10 is positive 18. So in the end, that's my simplified single fraction. Pretty easy, really, isn't it? It's just like normal fractions, okay? Example 2 then. A bit more complicated, but pause it and either have a go or at least write the question down again somewhere, all right? And then I'll come back and we'll do it together while I write this fraction down. So this time, you might be thinking, what can I use for my common denominator here because I don't know what x is? Well, remember, if you're struggling to find a common denominator, you can always cheat and just multiply both denominators together. That's what I've got to do here. So I'm going to have to put both these fractions over 5 times x minus 3. So my common denominator, I'm just going to times them both together, and that will always work. It's your only option here. Now we can see, can't we, that I've multiplied this one here by the 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. This one I've multiplied by x minus 3. That means I have to multiply the entire top here by x minus 3. All right. Now I wouldn't try here. I wouldn't try to do this in one line. I'm actually going to write down that I'm times the entire top by x minus 3. Okay. Now it will probably be easier, first of all, to combine the numerators. Sorry, my pen's got a bit funny at the moment. Hopefully it'll soon catch up with me. Although it appears to be on go slow today at the moment. Oh, here it is, sorry. Yep, so 5x minus 3 here. Okay, and then I got 10 here, right, plus x plus 2 times x minus 3. And of course now, okay, we're going to need to expand this double bracket here. So I might do it on the side of the page with the box method. But you should be able to do this really, really quickly by now. But I'll do it quickly. Obviously, this video is time limited, so I may have to rush through this additional work here. So I'll draw my wonky box as always. I still haven't got the hang of that. And I will expand the brackets. So x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus 6. And in the end, this is going to simplify to x squared minus 1x minus 6. So now I can put that into here, and you get 10 plus x squared minus x minus 6 all over 5 bracket x minus 3. I've run out of space a bit, so I'll put the final answer here. Again, I'll see what I can do now. I'll put the x squareds first. There's no more x squareds, that's done. the minus x next. And then see, these are like terms, the pure numbers. 10 takes 6 is positive 4. And then the denominator, there's no need to expand the bottom to 5x minus 15. You can leave it factorized. It's actually good style, as you'll see in subsequent lessons. So all that, I am done. Okay, so that's finished. So for the main task now, there's 8 to do. I would say that up to question 5, they mirror the examples. On question 6, 7, and 8, you're gonna have to think a bit harder, and they are going to be more complicated answers. So give those a go. Once you've done, come back for the checking questions. Okay, welcome back. The checking questions, a bit more complicated because we're subtracting them this time. So I'll have to keep flicking back and forth a minute, write the first one down. So number 1 was x minus 3 over 5 minus x plus 1 over 2. So common denominator, obviously 10 for this one. I think this will be 2x minus 6 here because the multiplier is 2. And this is going to be 5x add 5 because the multiplier here is 5. Now, be really careful here now, right? Because people always mess this up. If you're subtracting, then you really ought to use a bracket like this, because I'm subtracting the entire numerator. So when you do this now, you got 2x minus 6 minus 5x. Remember, you're still taking away this positive 5. So you're actually taking away that 5 as well. If you omit the bracket, you will lose this minus sign, and you'll lose full stop. And then in terms of collecting the like terms, 2x minus 5x is negative 3x, and negative 6 take 5 is minus 11 all over 10. And that's that one done. Okay, so if I go down here then, not a bad straight line for a change. If I look at question 2, 3x add 2 over 4 minus 2x minus 5 over 2. I think here my common denominator is 8. So here I go. Multiplier is 2. And here the multiplier is 4. Again, when we're subtracting, use the bracket. So you make sure you're doing the right taking away. Minus 8x minus 20. And again, 6x add 4. I've taken away 8x. But this time, if you're taking away negative 20, remember, you're adding it on instead. If you take away a negative, then you add it on instead. All over 8. This time round, the 6x minus 8x, that's minus 2x. And 4 add 20 is 24 over 8. And you can do a finishing touch here actually, because see that these numbers, all these numbers, 2, 24, and 8, are all in the 2 times table. So you can divide everything by 2. And I might even do this, look, right? See, this is going to be minus, if I divide by 2, it's going to be minus 1x. And it's bad style to put a minus x at the front. So see, 24 divided by 2 is positive 12. I'll put that first. Minus 2x divided by 2 is minus 1x. And on the bottom, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And we are done. So sorry about some of the skips in the video there, all right, but hopefully that all made sense. The important thing is that these algebraic fractions are just like normal fractions. And with that, we are done. See you soon.